Okay, hello, nice to meet you all. I see there's some attendees in here. I see your name is Dennis and Katie, and some classmates as well. So can I confirm that if you can able to hear my voice, right? You can just answer me in the Q&A. Okay, that's good. Thank you very much. Okay, so nice to meet you, Dennis and Katie. Okay, welcome to join our consultations and then sharing sessions about our program. Let me introduce myself. I am Emmett Ho, and actually I am the program leader of this program. You can see another teacher is called Mantin. He is the co-program leader of this program as well. So these sessions will be mainly conducted with English in case if you really want to know more about it in our program, specifically in Cantonese or whatever, just feel free to type any language that we can able to understand, particularly or Chinese or even English, so that we can answer you at this moment of time. Okay, so welcome again. Okay, let me introduce our topic. Actually, we are aimed to tell you about what our program will be, and we are talking about what we are focusing for in this whole 4-year degree program. Our bachelor program is called a Bachelor of Fine Art with honors in imaging design and digital art. Imaging design to us is very, very broad. It includes a lot of different kind of the imaging or photographic or video manipulations. And digital art, of course, now is very hit topic nowadays. Okay, so our application code on the JUPAS will be JSSU15. Okay, so that we are trying to position ourselves and also to establish the focus about the arts plus design plus technology. Okay, so that we are talking about how we can newly transformations to explore about the new transformation of the risk-based explorations. So this is our focus, and then our program has 3 main different type of the discipline. That is the imaging design, as I mentioned before. Imaging design, we include the photography, we include about the video art, okay? And then we have the digital art, immersive, and then we have the digital drawing, digital immersive system, digital kind of the visual manipulations. And also in between that, we have the visual design study. That means that after you graduate from our program, you can able to even work in the imaging design, visual design, or digital art field as well. So this is actually some of the information that you may interest to know. That in case if you want to know more about our program, feel free to go to our Facebook, YouTube channel, or even for our Instagram, and also the 2 official websites for our program that you can also to obtain some update information in there. So let me have a brief introduction. This is our campus. It is actually in Ho Man Tin. I'm sure that you know that it is actually that is a tall building. All our creative arts laboratory and studio will be located in here. It's actually located in the 81 Chung Hao Street in Ho Man Tin. And inside the campus, okay, we are having our photography studio, and then film and TV studio. And this is actually the control panel inside there. And VFX studio to do some of the animation manipulation in there. And also the animation studio for editing about the animation or prepare the animation video as well. CGI studio, making some visual effects, and also multi-purpose art studio. It is actually for recording, for doing some animation, to doing some video tutorial, etc. And drawing studio, that means our art studio. Sound studio, in case that if you really want to take a video and then you would like to record about your own voice or add the music in there, we also have the professional studio in there. And also the film editing and graphic laboratory. And also the digital printing laboratory as well. So I think that you can able to visit our campus or even to enjoy our facility in case that if you become one of our students, okay? So about the next sessions, I will introduce about the program information, basic information for you to understand it. Actually, that our full title is the BFA Honors in Imaging Design and Digital Art. And this actually is a 4-year full-time program in there. And our main medium of instruction will be mainly conducted in English. That means 90% of our course will be delivered in English. Maybe 10% will be delivered in a bilingual, that means Cantonese or Chinese or the English in way as well. So actually, our program is a SSSDP program. It's a study substitute scheme for the designated profession sectors. And actually, the school fee is like this. Okay, you can see about the amount in there. The whole 4-year will be in this way. However, under the SSSDP support, and then actually the first years you have to pay this amount, and then the whole 4 years you only have to pay about the 37,000. It's very, very able to alleviate the stress of our student, okay? So that you can, for the update information about the budget or even for the school fee, you can take reference in the JUPAS website for the latest update, although this is already the update one, I believe, okay? So what is our program? What is our aim? Our aim is mainly to articulate a grant for the imaging design and digital art with the visual exploration. That means we tried to teach our students what is imaging design and also what is digital art. By all means that we would aim to explore about what is visual exploration, how the possibility of the visual could be exit in there. Okay, so that you are able to gain the insights, knowledge, and skill with the conceptual framework in a professional practice as well. So that you also are able to nurture in the environment that open for the new idea, creative possibility, and also to mix the fast changing nature of the digital art with the contemporary context about imaging design. So our IDJ program is actually the light-based. What I mean by light-based, that means that you have to learn with the light. You have to learn with also the light shadow imaging, actually manipulated by the camera, video, or whatever. This is called light-based. And then we also have a focus for the imaging design so that you can able to claim to apply it into various creative industry in your career. Our program provide a solid experience and expertise in the imaging and the photographic design, digital media art, installation, curatorship. That means in case that if you really want to set up your own exhibition, okay, this is actually the study about creator. That is how you can plan about the exhibition in there, okay? Video productions, visual communication research, and even provide a good environment for you to learn from all over the world and also from a very, very professional practice to understand about the industry. And then we also provide a broader range of the inspiration for imaging design so that you can able to meet the future change in the society in the future. So our program structure, you may interest to know that what you will learn in our program as well. So actually, as mentioned, that we have the 3 different aspects: the imaging design, visual design, and digital art. And all together, you have to study about 160 credits. Okay, actually, in between the 160 credit, 120 credit will be from our core course. That means that all about the imaging design, visual design, digital art, you have to study about 120 credit. Each of the course carry 5 credit. Okay, and after that, you have to study 20 credit for the GE course, and also 10 credit from the English one, and also 10 credit from the outside discipline course as well. So for the year 1, you are more likely to learn some very basic knowledge. For example, the introduction to imaging design, drawing, visual communication design, digital art, and then moving image workshop as well. While for the year 2, you are more focusing on the studio photography, more on the practical skill, okay? And also about the art direction and visual design, visual narrative workshops. That means how we can use the visual to tell the story. And also you will be learn about the imaging technology. For example, how you can mix the photography, how you can make the exposure of the photography or the flame so that you can able to see about the photography in there. And also how you can record to take some experimental imaging and video art to make it more professional, to use this kind of thing to communicate as a kind of art piece as well. While for the year 3, you are more to learn about the concept, computational art and graphic. That means we are teaching you to use the programming, specific programming, to make some generative graphic in there. Okay, because nowadays that we really relied on so-called programming or even the big data, and then how we can visualize this kind of big data into a certain kind of the communication for the public or even for the business world, and that is actually called the computational art and graphics. And also we will teach about the aesthetics of imaging, contemporary photography, typography and information design, installation art, as well as the expanded images, how we can use the alternative perspective to see the image, and this actually this course for the expanded image as well. So for the year 4, the last year, you will learn about the advanced imaging design workshop, and then also the interactive digital art. That means in case that if you go to the exhibition, you touch different kind of the wall or whatever, and then how you can provide this kind of the interactive art system for the audience to, based on the response, is actually this course. Exhibition and curatorial study, and then of course very important for the graduation project. And also experience design. That means that in case that if you go to the museum, you find this kind of the installation or you find this kind of the artwork is very interesting. When you ever walk along the whole experience, it is actually based on the very specific design by the organizer, and actually it's called the experience design. You design about the different experience for the audience based on their emotion and response, and it's called experience design as well. Photography and visual study, immersive digital art as well. So after you graduate from our program, you may concern about what you can able to learn from. Actually, that you can able to engage in some alternative imaging design productions, art and design studio, digital and media art discipline, exhibition and curatorship, experience design, photography studio, or even video production as well. In case if you want to have more further study after the bachelor degree, of course you can continue to study in Hong Kong or even for the overseas for the postgraduate program. And then what is the aspect that you can engage for? You will actually engage for the curatorial study, digital art, experience exhibition design, imaging, photographic video design and productions, installation art, and even for the visual design, you can able to equip yourself to further engage your postgraduate study in this kind of field as well. So our professional recognitions, okay, after you graduate from our program, and then we can able to equip you all to prepare a good portfolio for start your career and start your even for the further study. But the portfolio, you can also submit to this following professional body in there. For example, the Chartered Society of Designers in UK, the Royal Photographic Society, Hong Kong Institute of Professional Photography, Designer Association, Photographic Society, Photographic Society of America, and then Professional Photographer of America. What is the uses for this kind of professional body to your career? It's very important because that is tell the people that you are a licensed, you are actually a very professional body, a member for the professional body, and what you deliver for the outcome can meet certain kind of the standard. And of course, your portfolio needs to be examined and then re-examined and investigated by this professional body. In case that if they believe that your portfolio is really up to the standard, of course they will grant you the memberships in there so that you can able to claim yourself that you are a professional photographer or designer, say, in all over the world. So by the next sessions, I will deliver the time to our program leader, Man, to explain about, to share you about our student portfolio, and also to explain you about why it's important and what is the future in studying about our program in the visual communication or even for the digital art field as well. Thank you, Man. Thank you very much, Man.
Thank you, Dr. Hong. So my part is about the portfolio showcase. So I hope through this showcase that you will be have a better idea about how you're going to learn and how what kind of work that you are going to do in a program. So first of all, I would like to introduce one of the most innovative and meaningful artwork, which is done by our graduate. So this artwork is called In Between. In Chinese, 邀与语, which is done by one of our students in 2020. So this artwork is actually a video installation with projection and a simple setting. The images that you have just seen in this slide is actually being generated by the computational programming called VBVV. So in this artwork, the student is actually trying to explore the idea about the existentialism through the philosophical idea of Heidegger. Okay, so in this artwork, to try to engage the audience, okay, to explore the spaces and the generated images, and then also try to interact with the whole installation so that the audience can experience the whole generated images and the whole visual experience through the artwork. So we found that this artwork is actually a very innovative one and meaningful artwork. So throughout the program, you'll not just have chance to explore two different kinds of computational programming, as just what Dr. Ho mentioned in previous slide, but also you will be touch base of a different kind of material. For example, in this series of artwork, the students are able to recycle the traditional materials and the conventional way to express the idea through a new way of presentation and make use of different kind of material. So another example is that you're not just going to do still images, but also you will try to explore the possibility of how to combine the still images and moving images, for example, the video art together, okay, to form a new form of narrative. Our students will also have chances to do installation, okay, and make use of different kind of multimedia, different kind of media to present the idea in an alternative and or new way and setting. So I would like to introduce an artist to all of you so that you will have a better idea of what the most cutting edge artwork and artist technology nowadays. So this artist is called Raphael Anadol, okay, one of the most renowned media artists nowadays, who tried to make use of the machine technology, okay, or another terms is called the artificial intelligence, AI technology, to transform and generate images. Okay, so in our program or in some of our courses, we also want our students to learn some basic skills and technologies about this area. So for example, one of his artwork here is called the machine hallucination. He tried to collect a lot of photos from the social media. Okay, all these photos are related to the New York City. Okay, so he input this photo to the machine so that the machine can generate and calculate by itself to form a new set of generated images and then present in a whole immersive setting, just like the photo presented in this slide. So here I would like to try to show you a video. Oh, sorry. passwords is this. So let's skip this part. All right. So this is the video screen capture about how the machine can make use of those large amount of photos and images, and then to generate its own new kind of video. And then I would like to show you some video about the program as well. In this video, you will have a better picture about how our students can tell their story, tell their ideas, and visualize their thought and ideas through the moving images or video art. So this is quite a poetic one, okay? We hope that our students are not just equipped with the technology or skills, but also how they can make use of those skills and software and technology to tell their story. This is the most important one. So as just what you have seen in previous slide, that our program is actually divided into three main areas. Okay, one of the areas is the visual communication. All right. So communication is one of the most important part in the program. So another video that is quite different from a previous one. In this video, you will see how our students try to tell their story, or kind of love story, in another way. Okay. Sorry.
ある恋愛中の女の子が話しています。昔、私は夢中で譲った。その時の私は子供たちみたいに時計を分解して時間がどういうことを見てみたい。日常の恋は主に2つに1つだ。私も私たちの曖昧な関係の中から選んだ。じっとした白が子供の頃にもうすぐ眠る時のすべ べての快感を感じられた。恋愛生活で起こったことは些細で、言葉がちょっと紛らわしい。恋人が突然子供みたいなニヤニヤ。ちょっとなんとなくだけど、たくさんの言葉を言ったみたい。心は一つの献身だけど、この献身は無視されるか障害される。愛してるは固定の用途がない。この言葉は子供用の言葉みたい。社会的なルールがない。通報だか、証言だか、契約だか、またはエロい。これは社会的な意味がよくわからない言葉だ。よく嫉妬する人として4つの痛みがある。よく嫉妬するから自分を責めて、私のせいで他の人に傷をつけて、何もできなくて、人に無視されて苦しい、動揺して苦しい、狂気で苦しい、地味で苦しい。キスは2つの魂が交わる。じゃあ、私たちのキスをいろんな意味が含まれることになって、早く次の段階を渡す生理行為じゃなく。かわいい。彼にの愛はどういうことかはっきり言えないから、このつまらない言葉しか使えない。かわいい。会いたいってどういう意味？この言葉はこういう意味だ。もう君を忘れた。よくその中に目覚めた。君に会いたい。いいえ。そうじゃない。違う。そうじゃない。いや。約束が壁みたいに壊れて、私はその中に入っている。愛情で人が見えなくなると言われているけど、私は人が目が高くなると思う。
Alright, due to the time constraint, allow me to stop here. Alright, but if you want to watch the whole video, join our program. I will show you the whole video. Okay. Alright, we also have another signature video here that I would like to also show to all of you. This is a compilation of the whole program, okay, so that you can have a better general idea of our program.
IDDA 係影像設計、
光影、
黑白、
彩色。
IDDA 係
技術、
想像、
刺激、
浪漫。
IDDA 係
slow motion、
video feedback、
time lapse。
IDDA 係數碼藝術、
科技同美學嘅邂逅，
左腦同右腦嘅結合。
IDDA 係過去、
現在、
未來
不斷探索
突破
IDDA 係
人與人嘅溝通，
靈性同機械嘅互動，
語言空間嘅創造。IDDA 係
感情
世界
人生。IDDA 係
SSSDP
IDDA 係
創意藝術。
IDDA 係 Imaging Design and Digital Art。
IDD
Thank you very much, man, for having a very interesting introduction for our program as well. So let me introduce about our staff team members. That means your teacher. Actually, it is our teacher in here. Okay, you can see that we are actually from either design scholar, professional photographer, media artist, visual designer, video photographer, and filmmaker. And then we hope that we can able to provide you a more holistic and then more professional knowledge that we gleaned from the industry before, so that you can able to help you to plan for your future after you graduate from our program, as well as to learn a very professional knowledge that to use that in the industry as well. So for the next one, in case that if you really have any further questions on the left-hand corner, sorry, on the right-hand corner, you can find our email. Okay, you can directly email to us or even contact our registry. Okay, I'm sure that they are very nice to provide enough support for you, and also that you can also take reference for our official website and then from our Facebook, YouTube channel, or even Instagram. Okay, we always update it from time to time so that you can able to know more about our program. Okay, so that we can able to provide instant support for your application as well. So I think that our introduction in here for our program is almost done. So can I know that if you two have and the other classmates or even attendees have any questions in regard to our program that you would like to ask or to consult with us? No. Any point that you would like to know our programs or even that for our admissions? For the JUPAS applicant, okay, for the JUPAS applicant, you need not to attend for the interview, okay? And we will automatically through the system to select the best of you to join our program. For the non-JUPAS year one, you will be invited to attend for the interview, okay? That's why that in case if you are the DSC applicant, you don't need to worry about this one. And then also that you no need to prepare anything, for example, to buy the computer or even to learn the software at this moment of time. No, because that when you are starting our program to take a lesson with us, that we will provide you enough kind of the material as well as the resources based on the instruction from the teacher, so that you can able to provide detailed information in there. You can able to learn at this moment of time as well. Yes, in the chat room then, Man has nicely to post you all some of the link in there, okay, so that you can take reference to the information in there, so that you can able to make detailed understanding about our program. So any questions or any point that you would like us to know more? If no, then lastly, let me introduce you guys kind of informations. In our Facebook, we will announce that we will have a kind of the professional artist talk seminar in coming, in not actually coming, it's actually now happening, is on every Wednesday, okay, coming Wednesday till the end of the July, okay, of this month. We invited leading and then practicing expert artists to have a Zoom with us, to our students as well as for the public, to share about how their perspective from the digital art. Okay, so that in case that if you are interested, you are highly recommended to enroll this series of the professional artist talk, so that you can able to learn more from different kind of the artists and the professional bodies to share about how digital arts, how imaging design could able to shape about the artistic future about the industry development, so that you can able to welcome you to join. Okay, you just simply just go to the link. You can find the link from the Facebook or even from our Instagram or whatever, and then you can directly sign in there, okay, so that you can check the Facebook in there, and then you will find the link very soon, and then you can sign it up, and then that you can receive the Zoom link from time to time, so that you can able to attend the seminar in there, okay, so that we would like you to enjoy, to know more different perspective from our program, from the other practicing designer and the artists as well. So, Man, do you have any supplementary information for the attendees in here?
Well, I echo your idea. I encourage all of you to follow or subscribe our social media channel, so that you can have the most updated information, including our program activities, the news of our students, about a program, and then besides the official website of our university, okay, you can have these sort of soft news and updated information in our social media. You may also want to communicate with our students or our graduates through this social media channel as well, if you have any further questions.
Thank you very much. One more information for you is actually that if you go to our OUHK IDDA YouTube channel, you can find all about our taster workshop recorded Zoom in there. Okay, you can actually to learn some of the quite a lot of mini lecture in there. Okay, it tells you about how you can use a very technique, very good technique, or even some very simple knowledge about imaging and photography, so that you can able to cope with it, and then you can learn with it, and then you can also learn, have a taste about how our teachers teach in the program, so that you can able to take reference for the YouTube channel in there. So just go to YouTube OUHK, search IDDA, you will find out our channel in there. Okay, so I think that our session is almost there. Okay, in case that if you have any further question, we are happy to receive any email from you or contact from you, so that you can able to, we can see what we can provide and support for your application as well. Okay, thank you very much for joining these sessions. Stay tuned, and then we hope that we can see you very soon. Bye.
Bye.